Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Movement Radio. I am Chip Hazard, and today we're going to talk about a character for a lot of casual fans gets reduced to just two words: Hulk smash. And look, I love a good smash as much as the next nerd. But if you've actually read Hulk comics, you know that Bruce Banner and the Hulk are some of the most emotionally complex, tragic, psychological characters Marvel has ever created. So today, I'm going to give you my 10 Hulk stories that prove that he's more than just a rage monster. Stories about trauma, identity, loneliness, morality, and what it really means to be in a monster in a world that creates them. So let's get right into it. First up, The Incredible Hulk number 377 and 378, titled Professor Hulk Emerges. This is by Peter David. So Peter David's Hulk run is essential because it reframes Hulk not as a mistake, but as a psychological response. These issues finally confirm what had been hinted at for years. Hulk isn't one personality, he's several. Bruce Banner's childhood abuse at the hands of his father fractured his psyche. Each Hulk persona becomes a coping mechanism. Savage Hulk represents Banner's suppressed childhood rage. Joe Fixit embodies cynicism and survival. Banner is repression and guilt. When these personalities merge into Professor Hulk, it's not just a smart Hulk gimmick. It's the result of Banner confronting his trauma. This story is groundbreaking because it treats superhero rage like real world psychological damage. Decades before comics regularly explored mental health with this level of nuance. Next, we have The Incredible Hulk number 312, The Death of Jim Wilson. This issue is quiet, raw, and devastating. Jim Wilson isn't a superhero, he's a friend. His death from AIDS hits Hulk in a way punching never could. Hulk can fight gods, monsters, and armies, but he can't stop illness, loss, or time. What makes this story powerful is how restrained it is. Hulk doesn't rage against the world, he mourns. He feels helpless, and for a character whose strength usually solves problems, helplessness is the cruelest punishment. This issue proves Hulk isn't tragic because he's dangerous. He's tragic because he cares. Next, we have Hulk Gray from Jep Loeb and Tim Sale. Hulk Gray is a reflection on fear, specifically how fear shapes identity. The story revisits Hulk's early days through Banner's memories, portraying a world that reacts to Hulk with panic, hatred, and violence before he even understands what he actually is. Tim Sale's art exaggerates Hulk's size and shadows, making him feel monstrous even when his actions aren't. This story argues that Hulk didn't become a monster because of rage. He became one because people treated him like one. It's a powerful commentary on how society creates the very threats it fears. And next we have The Incredible Hulk number 181 and 182, also known as Hulk versus Wolverine. Yes, Wolverine's debut overshadows this story, but Hulk is the emotional core. Hulk isn't the villain here. He's a target. Governments, secret agencies, and operatives decide Hulk is a problem to be eliminated. Wolverine is just a knife they throw. This framing matters. Hulk isn't acting out of malice, he's reacting to persecution. The story reinforces Hulk as a living force of nature, something humanity refuses to understand and therefore tries to destroy. It's one of the earliest examples of Hulk as a metaphor for society's fear of the uncontrollable. And next we have Future Perfect by Peter David and George Perez. Future Imperfect is one of Hulk's most chilling stories because it shows what happens when survival replaces morality. The Maestro is Hulk after centuries of trauma, radiation, and loss, a being who outlived every hero and learned the wrong lessons. He believes strength equals righteousness. That ruling is better than chaos. That mercy is weakness. What makes this story so effective is that Maestro isn't insane. He's logical, calculated, and terrifying because his worldview feels like an inevitable evolution of endless survival. This story forces readers to confront the question: if Hulk survives long enough, does he stop being a hero? And next we have Planet Hulk by Greg Pak and Carlo Pagulana. At its core, Planet Hulk is about exile and belonging. The Illuminati don't send Hulk away because he's evil. They send him away because they're afraid. That choice defines everything that follows. Hulk crashes on Sakaar, a brutal world that forces him to fight, but also allows him to earn respect. For the first time, Hulk isn't feared, he's valued. He becomes a warrior, then a leader, then a king. Hulk finds love, purpose, and peace, things he was never allowed to have on Earth. The tragedy of Planet Hulk is that it proves Hulk could live peacefully if only the world would let him. And then we have World War Hulk by Greg Pak. This isn't a story about Hulk losing control. It's a story about Hulk exercising it. After losing everything on Sakaar, Hulk returns to Earth with absolute focus. He doesn't lash out randomly. He targets the people responsible. He punishes, but he doesn't kill. What makes World War Hulk so compelling is that Hulk, he's not wrong, morally or emotionally. The heroes betrayed him. They made choices without consent, and now they're facing the consequences. The real tension isn't, can Hulk be stopped? The real question is, should he be stopped? And next we have The Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing and Joe Bennett. The Immortal Hulk redefines the character through horror, but the horror isn't the transformations or gore. The real horror is trauma. Al Ewing represents Hulk as Banner's protector, the embodiment of repressed pain and survival instinct. This Hulk doesn't exist to smash enemies, he exists to endure abuse, even death itself. By tying Hulk to cosmic horror, resurrection, and metaphysical rage, the series suggests Hulk is eternal because trauma doesn't just go away. It lingers, it adapts, it survives. This run doesn't just deepen Hulk, it turns him into a modern myth. And next we have Hulk the End by Peter David and Dale Keown. This story strips Hulk down to his essence: endurance. Hulk survives nuclear annihilation. Banner dies. Humanity is gone. Hulk is alone. And worse, he can't die. Banner's final words echo in Hulk's mind, haunting him across centuries of loneliness. There's no villain here, no triumph, just the slow realization that immortality without purpose is suffering. This is Hulk at his quietest and his most tragic. And last on my list today is The Incredible Hulk #1 from 1962 by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. From the very beginning, Hulk wasn't designed to be a power fantasy. He was inspired by Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll, a monster created by science, feared by society, and misunderstood by everyone. Kirby's Hulk wasn't heroic. He was dangerous, unpredictable, and sad. The very first issue establishes Hulk as a character about alienation, not heroics. Everything that followed from Peter David to Al Ewing simply refined what was already there. Hulk has always been more than just Hulk smash. We just had to learn how to read him. So yeah, Hulk smashes, but Hulk also hurts. He remembers, he mourns, he survives. And that's why decades later, Hulk is still one of Marvel's most compelling characters. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, please make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. See what I did there? And let me know in the comments what Hulk story made you see him differently. Until next time, I am Chip Hazard. This is Movement Radio. Keep nerding out.